Hello.
Yo, what up?
I want to go see a movie.
Any idea what movie you want to go see?
Nope.
What type of movie? What movie specifically do you want to see, my dude?
Nope.
All right, fine, man. I'll go myself. Peace. Hey! My guy, I thought you said you didn't want to go to a movie.
No, man. I said I was going to go see Nope.
Oh, come on, man. That's bullshit.
Oh, well. Hello, it's me, Nate, a.k.a. Devil Dog, here with...
Dead Man Bones.
And we just got back from going and seeing the new, Jordan Peele movie he made? The Peele movie?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
That's right, the name of the movie is Nope, if you couldn't tell by the little opening we had. Now, the first part of this, we're going to give you basically our thoughts on the movie, no spoilers, and then after a short bit of discussing and what we rate it, both personally, then we'll get into spoilers, because it's a really odd movie. First of all, I think it's well over, a couple hours long, so it's kind of a long movie to begin with. Nope. Now, quit saying that. Stop saying it. But what did you think about the acting in the movie?
Good acting. They were on point with that. The emotion, the clarity, it was all there.
Character development, while I'll say it, I don't want to be biased, but I got to be honest and true to my feelings on this film. They had great character development, but it was way too much of it. It's not until well into the hour-plus mark of this movie before anything really starts happening. It's just setting up these characters, which is great in a movie if it actually serves a purpose. And while it did show that they evolved near the end of the movie, there was a lot of characters and a lot of development that I think was just time-wasting.
It was more cohesive, definitely. Get out.
Okay, thank you. Now, we're going to get into the spoilers here in a minute, but personally, I thought it was convoluted. It came off as an early Quentin Tarantino art house film movie. Even Seb's over there arguing. He's like, meow.
It was more like if Tarantino and King had a thought baby and this was it.
Too much thought put into it. I found a lot of scenes that were just used as exposition dumps. A lot of scenes that I felt were just put in the movie just to drive home, okay, animals, don't mess with them, or you'll piss them off and they'll turn against you. And if you've seen the trailers, you know this is involving aliens, okay? It is involving aliens. Technically, one alien, okay?
And we ain't talking Xenomorph.
Yeah, I know Xenomorph would have been nicer. Honestly...
Are you serious? No, man.
Yeah. I'm going to say this right now. My final rating of Nope, of either a yep or a nope, I'm giving this one a nope. Don't waste your money and see this in theaters. I was able to go and see it for free. This poor guy had to pay money.
Well, yes and no. Movie club.
Nonetheless, you paid money for this. And honestly, after his last two movies that were really good, had some really good, deep, dark thoughts to it, and a really good character development, and really made you think. This one just seemed like a really bad version of a suspense thriller with a really dumb twist ending. I say nope. Don't waste your money. Don't go and see this in theaters. Wait until you can stream it or maybe get a cheaper version to watch it so you can at least watch it. It is worthy of watching, of viewing at least once.
I'd say go to Danbury, but we ain't going.
Yeah, ain't no Danbury. I have to say, I think this is his worst movie he's made. I actually did not like it at all. I thought it was contrived. It was too damn long. Took too long to get to the point. Got way too long to even get to any sort of suspenseful stuff. And when the stuff happened, it was stupid. And the ending was stupid. And I just can't recommend it. What's your final thoughts on the movie, on your own opinion?
Well, you say nope. I would say more of a meh.
So it was mediocre to you.
It was like, it wasn't horrible, but it was not amazing either.
That word is called mediocre.
Or plain.
Plain. Well, so I say nope to it, and he says it's meh, which is basically, he even said plain. Not that good of a movie, but now straight to the spoilers. You know what, in all due fairness, people, just listen to us, save your money. Honestly, it tells the tale of this family that owns a horse ranch where they train horses for Hollywood movies. And the first animation of the horse being ridden was ridden by a black man, and they're saying that this was her great grandfather. So it's in their family blood, and they run this business, a failing business, I might add, to supply horses for movie shoots. And and from there, that's really about as far as that family story goes. It's just their ranch, and for the past 6 months, they've been having weird stuff happen with horses disappearing. And it turns out it's from this alien entity, which is not an alien spaceship. No, it's a big, giant, looks almost like a top hat with a butthole in it. A big silver top hat with a butthole. And it turns out it's a space alien entity that near the end it shows its true form, and it basically looks like just a bunch of bed sheets with a big cloth vagina. And it goes around eating people. And it ties back into the very beginning part, which had no point in the movie, where this chimp from a TV show goes crazy because it gets scared and upset and felt threatened, so it attacked and killed the other people of the TV show. Honestly, the only part of that whole part was to tie in one of the characters, played by Stephen Young, I think his name was, Young, the guy that played, Glenn from The Walking Dead, where he was the kid who was at this horrible thing where the monkey went nuts and killed a bunch of people before they killed it brutally. And that whole part was just to let you know that animals in the wild do not threaten them. If they feel threatened, they will attack and kill you. And it had no purpose in this movie.
So the whole animal part, you didn't notice that until I pointed that out to you.
I noticed it, but it didn't felt like there was a tie-in. I was expecting the scenes of the movie to be cohesive to tie back in. What is the point of having this stupid show at the beginning with a chimp that goes crazy? Now, if it would have been the alien that made that chimp go crazy and kill people, it would have been a tie-in, and I would have been okay with that. But it had nothing to do with it. It was just showing that animals in the wild, when cornered or threatened, they can turn against you and kill you. That's all that was.
They gave multiple behavioral tie-ins, especially in the beginning.
Yes,
with the horse.
With behavioral tie-ins, yes, because they're trying to say that this alien entity was almost like a wild animal that was hunting people for food.
It was a wild animal.
Yes, and they don't explain the alien. They don't explain where it comes from. They don't explain why it can make itself a cloud that doesn't move. They don't explain why the federal government would have never shown up by now, but TMZ shows up? You tell me TMZ shows up, and then the news people show up at the end?
Rumor, and then that thing was flying out there. I guarantee you, had they continued, government would have shown up. Because at that point, it's undeniable.
So they have this long drawn-out sequence because they never explain how this alien has like an EMP pulse that can knock anything electric powered out. So the whole plot at the end of the movie is for them to get footage of this UFO, this alien being, and they realize we can't do it with normal electronic devices. So they get the one guy who is a tie-in earlier on in the movie to come with his camera. That's an old hand crank, non-electronic digital camera to film footage of this UFO so they could basically get rich. That's really what it was. It wasn't to save the world or mankind. It really was for them just to get famous and rich.
Well, not towards the middle. Once they realized what was going on, it was like, yeah, this has to be taken care of.
And then the guy at the end pretty much kills himself, which is stupid because he had the camera, and then the other camera with footage got destroyed too. So all this effort of them to try to get footage didn't even work.
No. He was Well, the camera probably did, but
Yeah, camera
I
got
thought
destroyed.
you said kid. My bad.
No, both cameras got destroyed. The camera, the director guy's camera got destroyed when he got sucked up and ate, and the other guy that got wrapped up on barbed wire, that camera got broken too. So they had no footage until the very end scene where she finally decides the way to kill this thing is to make it get an upset stomach by getting it to eat a big ass balloon. So she goes back to this Wild West place, unleashes this balloon, and the alien eats it and it gives it a bad stomach and it blows up and kills it. And at the moment, because there was that gimmicky thing where it was almost like a Wild West amusement park. And you could look down in a well and crank this thing, and it would take a picture of
Old
your
school
face.
camera.
Old school hand crank camera, like Polaroid style. And she timed it to where the alien came and ate the balloon that just happened to be right in front of that well. Thank God there was no wind.
Took multiple shots.
Yeah, she's cranking even while they're even there. But thank God there was no wind. Takes the picture and gets the picture of the killer bed sheet eating a balloon. And then all the news people show up, and that's the end of the movie. And because that's another thing, because this particular creature
Does not like inorganic material.
doesn't like inorganic material, and also the main thing is, as long as you don't look at it, it wouldn't attack you. So much like, if you have a dog that's mad at you and it's growling at you, and you don't make eye contact, it won't go after you, which is okay to a point. But if it's a creature that's wild, that's hungry, I don't think it gives a rat's ass if you're looking at it or not. That's just if you're you're pissing it off and it attacks you. But if it's hungry, it's just going to eat. Because there was one part where it goes and it eats all these people, and cannot handle inorganic items, metal, watches, coins, everything like that. It spits it back out, and that's like the one part at the beginning. This is a rated R movie. And other than one graphic scene at the beginning where the dude gets like a nickel through his eye into his brain and kills him, and a part where the people all get sucked up and eaten with their guts sprayed out, there's no gore to this. There is some foul language.
I figured it out, I think. Multiple deaths.
But honestly, I would have to say this was a huge disappointment. I love his filmmaking abilities. He has a good knack. But this one, I think he got a little too much Tarantino art house style with it, and he did not have he wrote, produced, and directed this movie, and I think he could have used someone else to maybe help him write the script a little bit, tighter. It could have used a lot less exposition, a lot less character development, because they didn't need to develop that fucking much. And honestly, the main villain, the alien entity at the end, was stupid. There was very little to this movie I liked.
Similar to what you said there, but there were elements that he could have gone a little further into, and some that he could have cut from.
Exactly. He needed someone else to help him with the script. He should have had a rewrite. They could have trimmed a lot of the dialogue scenes out that did not lead and move the story forward, and add in a lot more scenes. Once it got to the suspenseful parts, it got good. But it was only 10, 15 minutes of suspenseful, and then they had the final scene where they're pretty much trying to lure the alien to try to stop us somehow, and then it just got dumb. It's like all this stuff of with wacky waving inflatable tube men. It's almost like he is given somebody makes a bet with him that he can't take something and make it disturbing. Like us, it was like Hands Across America, make that disturbing, and he did. And this one, it just came off like what would he say? A one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
He literally made that joke.
Yeah, he literally said that in the movie. I'm thinking that's what this was. Somebody made him a bet that he couldn't make that scary. And in this one, he failed. I'm sorry. Don't go see this movie. Do not waste your money. If you want to see it, wait until you can stream it or download it or something. But don't go to the theaters. I'm sorry. I love the man and his talent. But you have to learn from your mistakes. I think he dropped the ball on this one. It was not a decent movie. It was well filmed. It was, the effects were top notch, but the movie was not good. Don't go see it.
Well, on the scale of hell yes to hell nah, hell to the nah, man.
Well, this was Nate, a.k.a. Devil Dog, here with
Dead Man Bones.
And we want to say thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for leaving any sort of comments below. We'll answer each and every single one of them. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And remember, here at Devil Dog Gaming, we always end our videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people,
the devil is in the details.
Peace out until next time. That movie sucked.
I think you're forgetting about ring-a-linging the ding-a-ling bell.
Ding dong.